Hello. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm playing RuneScape. And we're gonna be cozy while Sky is doing Fallout New Vegas and Remedy is streaming Lies of P, I believe.
Yep.
That would be correct, my dear friend.
Now, why don't we talk about the simple geopolitics of medieval Europe in relation to the cow trade?
Cows being a very important part of the local economy, providing milk, cheese, butter, all while disposing of inedible hay and wheat grass that most humans can't digest, is very important.
I concur. Bovines tend to be very multifaceted in their uses, as well as their incredible personalities as individuals.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to disagree right there. That's fucking bullshit. No, the game was stuck on the loading screen. Oh. I really hope I don't have to undo all of this work. Okay. Actually, maybe it's safer to load inside the research labs, because it's a much smaller area than the Mojave. Okay.
I'm waiting for the current song on my stream to finish playing before I swap over to gameplay.
That's very fair and valid.
Hello, Boone. I forgot your inventory kind of sucks. Okay.
Sky, you're not streaming yet, are you?
Not yet.
Okay. Ugh.
I am simply double checking that the game. You got all the way up off of your bed. Just, fuck it, whatever. I will be starting.
Okay, Remedy is now live. Also, it just occurred to me that I don't have the Fugi reactive stuff set up for the two of you. I've only got my own one set up. So I'm going to do that right now on stream. We're doing it live.
Yes, I too love doing it live.
Yes, I too love doing it live. And now I am started up.
Hooray, we're all doing it live.
Alright, gotta go talk to... I don't remember his name. I'm gonna call him Wilhelm.
Jason Bright. Or no, you have to talk to Chris Haversam.
That's one of them.
You know what? I'm going to change my mic so it's faced off to the side. So that way I can still be mic'd up while looking at my second stream. Or second screen. Currently have y'all both on a multi-Twitch so I can observe both of your streams.
That's cool.
Thank you, Chris Haversack. There. Rad away. I'm him. Fuck yeah.
So down in those labs, you'll find a radiation suit
Yes.
that will be good for going into the bunker later.
Why do you care about my karma? It's like you don't even care about me as a person.
Who, Boone? Or the game?
The game.
It's weird because karma really fell off after Fallout 3. Like, reputation's more important than karma in New Vegas. Because certain followers won't do stuff with you if you have bad reputation with a certain faction or positive certain reputation with a certain faction.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a lot more sense than someone just being like a good person. You have to be like in with the faction.
Ooh,
At least it makes more sense to me.
I think they did some graphical updates in Skyrim, and it's like fall. Like the tree tops are different autumnal colors.
That's odd.
I think it's pretty dope because usually like the trees are like green, but now they're like oranges and blues and or oranges and yellows and auburns.
Hold up.
I feel really stupid for laughing at this, but lies of P, more like lies with P.
What? I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I think something's messed up with your Fugi stuff because me and Sky's
Yeah,
things.
Yeah, that's the shader I've currently got. I'm trying to find the right shader to give it an outline.
All right,
Well,
temporary.
from my
leave,
perspective,
so
it's
give me a
just
moment.
like the line art is white and there's no color.
Yeah, that's just what the current shader is. It's called edge detection. I'm trying to find another one that's likely to be the right one to swap it to right now.
Gotcha.
Because if I remember how I used to do it, it was with multiple versions of the same shader to like... It was like a drop shadow shader. And I just had multiple of them going in different directions to create the outline. There's the drop shadow shader.
What to do? So I made an absolute mistake and got a family pack of Kinder Buenos minis. Those like Nutella filled like wafer candies.
Nice.
I ate the whole I ate one whole bag of it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm well on my way to doing the same again today.
I wonder if... No, don't think I'll be able to do that with a shader. I was thinking of trying to remove the background from Sky's thing. But, nah, it's not going to happen. Because the color of it changes whenever Sky speaks, so... Unless I change the settings for that, you know, which I could do.
You could. Um. You could always change his things himself. Themselves, because
Yeah.
I have mine set up so that way instead of his normal Discord icon, it's Greg the customer service poll.
Oh yeah. I mean, give me that, and I'll make that his icon thing. If you have the image file, stick it up on the Discord, and I'll download it. Thank you.
Yep. I really want someone else in the Discord to question what that is. Ooh, combat level 18. Hopefully, if my stream holds firm for long enough, I'll actually have another VOD to upload.
Nice.
I know my fans have been waiting so long since I've been on this extended unannounced hiatus.
Which ones?
Oh, you know,
The
Peter,
fans.
Jason, Craig, Thomas, Raul.
Ah, so not a single person.
Shit.
Okay. Damn it, Boom.
But yeah, Sky, if you go do good stuff for the Legion, Boone will hate you. So before we go to Fortification Hill and do this stuff in name of Kaisar, we're gonna do Beyond the Beef on the strip, so you can show Mr. Boone a good time.
Hooray!
And I think it's a good thing for the Legion if the White Gloves turn back to cannibalism. So, I mean, that's 3 birds with 1 stone, honestly.
Hooray. Alright. Jesus Christ, you're terrifying! These tiny little highlights in his eyes.
Oh God. Help me, mother. I'm scared.
Oh, I don't actually need to use up a slot. Very nice. Cool. Now if I look back at my stream, yep, you've been replaced by the poll. Nice.
Ooh, epic.
Very epic.
What
Very nice.
I really need you all to do is go and start binging Once Upon a Witchlight, because I'm like 20 episodes in or something like that, and it is way too good.
It is so hard for me to watch like D&D
Actual plays. Yeah.
actual plays, yeah. Just because I don't know, it's just so much content.
You started One Piece.
Started.
Yeah. And like, I know that you're gonna finish it.
You have such confidence in me.
I have confidence in what amazing media One Piece is.
Fair.
Oh, I should ask Prosper how Detective Conan's going.
Good question. Indeed.
It is going Detective Conan.
Well, because I know that they said that they were going to start Detective Conan. Because that's like 1,000+ episodes.
They definitely started it, I know that much.
I don't have space in my inventory for raw beef.
Oh no. You don't have the space to have the meats?
Wood-fired pizza? How's pizza gonna get a job now?
And just like that, we're done. Thank you very much for the stream, guys. Goodbye, and never see you again.
It'll be a cold day in hell before we ever do this again. So anyway, to anyone who may or may not be watching my stream, when we last left off, nobody was watching, but I defeated another boss. And then we unlocked the ability to respec our character by offering delicious tree fruits to this statue. Speaking of tree fruits, let's go get some more after we speak to some people back at the hotel.
Yes, I love tree fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So tasty.
Tree fruits. Fruits from a tree.
I like apples and oranges and watermelons.
And this is
Crab
Belle.
apples. Flesh fruit.
Let's... Yeah, okay.
So Belle is interesting. She's like an incredibly loose reference to Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Loose, you say?
Very loose.
Exactly what you're thinking, George.
But no, she's lost her partner and she wants me to go find him. She's a soldier. When we find him, you might notice what the loose connection to Beauty and the Beast is.
She's a furry? Or she's a monster fucker? Which is it?
She doesn't know that he's a monster yet.
So she's about to awaken something in herself.
Well, there are many ways this quest can go. If she ends up meeting up with her partner, who is now a monster, she dies.
Understandable.
One hell of a
It's
honeymoon.
like in Dark Souls, where a character's questline can end with them going off to try and find their friend who's gone hollow.
I'm
Specifically Dark Souls 3.
Is there a single in Dark Souls 1? Is there a single NPC questline that doesn't end in them dying?
Yes.
To completion?
Quilana.
Yeah.
She does not end up dying.
I was thinking also of not Onion Bro, but Onion Bro's daughter.
Yep, she also does Sieglin. That's what she
Yes.
is.
But to be fair, Sieglin doesn't have her own questline.
Yeah,
She's part
it's
of
her
Onion
dad's
Bros.
questline.
True.
Also, his questline can end with him still alive.
No. Well, yes and no. His full questline requires you to find him dead.
Right, so
if-
I guess technically it can just end early if he's
Yes.
going to survive. Yeah.
Yes, you can cause him to survive, but it ends the quest line early, and you don't get the full reward.
It's kind of like the character in Dark Souls 3 who you can marry if you abandon that quest line for whatever reason before the marriage, they survive. But the quest line's been abandoned, so
If you didn't sound so old, I would be okay with banging you for that.
oh, uh-huh.
I mean, honestly, it'd be grippy though.
I don't know.
Old Lady Gibson's fucking insane, and she's great. She's one of the people that you can go to for Rex's quest to get him a new brain, and she'll just straight up kill her own dog.
Oh yeah, we get to choose whether to cure the old lady or not. Let's go.
You know, I kind of wish I could turn to Boone and be like, "Damn, what the fuck are you saying?" But no, he's useless. He's not even that good.
Have you taken confirmed bachelor yet?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I got Lady Killer and confirmed Bachelor, I believe.
Okay. So if you don't want to travel with Boone anymore, you can go to the Old Mormon Fort and get Arcade Ganon. You flirt with him and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll come along." And like, he's a little more vocal.
Well,
and
honestly,
Go ahead.
No, I was saying I kind of don't really want to have a companion because it's going to make the game a little bit too easy for me.
Yeah, that's valid.
Mm.
You can tell him to go back, and then when you need him for Beyond the Beef, you can just go back and pick him up. You should still get them as like companions. You don't have to travel with them. But like, if you wanted to do their quest line, excuse me, if you want to do their quest lines, at least they'll be like available to you to do.
Okay, chat. We have the option now, and by chat I mean you two specifically, because there's nobody else here.
Yes, fourth person pronoun.
Yes. We have the option of curing this old lady of the petrification disease. If we cure her, she'll die before the end of the game, but she'll die, you know, of old age, and not of being slowly turned into a fucking tree.
See,
I'm absolutely gonna cure her, but tell me your perspective.
My cool heart says let her turn into a tree. Have her go the way of the gnomes.
It's more like organic stone she turns into. But anyway.
But the more optimal option is probably cure her, so.
Well, yeah. And it's like specifically, the real decision is up to the receptionist Polendina, but he's asking for our advice because he's in love with her, despite him being a robot and her being a human.
Let them fuck.
Let him fuck.
Let them fuck. No, he's too pussy for that. He's like, There's no way I would ever put myself forward, of course. Wouldn't be proper. But yeah, he last episode he met us out in the courtyard. He left a note for us at the desk. He was like, "Meet me in the courtyard." So we go to the courtyard. We talk to him, and he's like, "I'm a sentient robot, and I'm in love with Lady Antonia. I wanted to talk to you about it because you're like you sort of blur the line between robot and human, Pinocchio. So like, what should I do? Like, is this even possible for a robot to be in love with a human?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, it is." I showed him the wedding ring from the incredibly based individual we met earlier in the game who married a puppet. And he was like, "Holy shit, that's awesome." There she is, Antonia. Gilf, honestly.
Honestly, real.
Yeah. There's a bit earlier where she's like, she stares at this painting of herself younger, like, all the time. There's plot reasons for that beyond her being obsessed with, like, you know, how she used to look, but, you know. And she's like, "Be honest, is there any glimmer of my former beauty still left within me?" And picking, like, "Of course there is treated as a lie. But, bruh, she's still hot.
The correct answer is, of course there is. However, just because it is correct does not mean true.
Well, I think it is true. But honestly, I think she's kind of hotter than she was in the painting, personally. But anyway. Just in terms of, like, face shape.
Oh, cool. It's a quiz show.
It's a quiz show. Oh, no. Oh, God. I remember encountering those in RuneScape.
Hello, welcome. Please take the time and answer our questions.
Solve our riddles 3.
Question 1. What is your name?
George.
Okay,
Wrong!
do I take 1,000 coins
your favorite
or the
color?
mystery box?
Oh, you take the money. I've been there, and I've made the wrong choice. I've taken the mystery box before. Terrible, worst mistake of my life. You want to know what was inside it?
What?
A bucket, and not even the kind you can use for anything. It's not even a useful bucket. It's just like a joke bucket.
But the mystery box. I took the coins.
No. Yes, good. I was so heartbroken when I got that choice and I picked the mystery box as a child. It never happened to me again.
Well, that is unfortunate because just like your childhood, I'm picking the mystery box. Woo!
D. Gray.
Yep.
So yeah, within the lore of this game, Dorian Gray was the artist who made the painting. That's not what happened in the actual story of Dorian Gray, but you know.
Well, the game says lying is a good thing for Pinocchio, so I really don't think they actually read the books.
Yeah. I do really love the whole lying is human angle, though. Like, I love that shit when people take like a different sort of moral stance on an old fable, shall we say?
Yeah, no, for real, for real.
What is my science is at 50. What skill that comprises science?
Intelligence. But
Yeah.
you might also have a skill magazine. What does it need to be at?
Good point.
55, I'm at 50. See that plus guns, minus rats, plus barter. There's weapons.
Oh, Metaphor Refantasio came out, and I don't have the money for it, but I want it. I've seen it described as Metaphor Refantasio to Persona is what Elden Ring is to Dark Souls. It's like very similar, but its own thing with different like mythology behind it. And also it's like a way bigger concept than they could have put in a Persona game.
Alright, take a Mentats.
Which is interesting.
Oh. Well, that didn't do jack shit.
Go to the followers of the apocalypse in Freeside.
We have Fox Lady.
You might be able
And
to find
Catboy.
a lab coat lying around that'll be able to increase your science by either 5 or 10. And that's all you need, right? Just 5?
Yeah. Yeah. Just need 5. Where'd you say?
The old Mormon fort in Freeside.
Okay.
You really need to go out those gates in order to get those fast travel points. So that way you have easier access around Freeside.
For context, these two fucking set me up and abandoned me at a boss fight.
Okay.
I'm sure we didn't behave that badly at our last shindig.
But was the sex good?
No.
Like I said, they abandoned me. They blue-balled me.
But they fucked you.
Well,
Literally, because we just found out they work for the alchemists. And the alchemists have blue testicles.
Oh.
Canonically.
What? I want to know why that's relevant.
So, the alchemists are working on, like, a very Resident Evil-esque next stage of humanity through chemical tinkering thing. And part of what this, like, cure for humanity that they're putting forward does is it makes people blue. And, spoilers, but spoilers for a minor plot twist, at the end of the game, Geppetto has been wearing these gloves throughout these leather gloves throughout the entire game. Subval's in the chat. Hey Subval, I'm spoiling a part of the ending of the game right now. So
What up, Subval?
he takes off his fucking glove.
Hello?
Said he's got blue hands because he's an alchemist. And he's been pretending not to be for the entire game. But yeah, also the last boss we fought was like a roided up motherfucker who was roided up by the alchemists, so he was blue as well. But yeah, these two work for the alchemists, but only because the Catboy has the petrification disease. And the alchemists give them gold coin fruit to stave off the infection, but not stop it completely. To keep them working for them.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. There are optional boss battles against each of these characters later in the game. I believe. But I've always skipped those boss battles just by being nice to them and giving them more gold coin fruit each time I meet them. However, on my Lies playthrough, which I'll be streaming after this. Sorry, on my Truth playthrough, which I'll be streaming after this one. Because I plan on getting the true ending. In this run, so on my second run, I'll go for like the good boy puppet ending. There are multiple characters who we did not have to fight when we're like being more human, and I will basically attempt to get all of the optional fights on my truth run.
Skipping the game by lying? What is this?
By being nice.
Dun, 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 dun,
But yeah,
dun,
when
dun.
you meet the Atoned at one point, and again, last session I got the Atoned's outfit through a side quest. But when you meet the Atoned, it's like sort of relatively early in the game. Sorry, I keep stopping talking because the game's talking right now. Golden ergo. We gotta go to the swamp and find some golden ergo. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. You need sleep. Why are you streaming?
No, I don't need sleep.
Oh, Subval does. Spent 5 hours in Yume Tuki. Not enough sleep, and holy moly, I'll bet.
Where can I find this doctor's coat?
So I don't know. Let me look at the thing.
Okay. Then
Oh
in that
god,
case-
has any... Right, on that subject, Subval, has anyone here heard of the British, like, dark comedy TV series, The League of Gentlemen?
Nope.
Give Julie Farkas a bunch of drugs.
Well, it's about a small village called Royston Vasey, which is the real name of the comedian Roy Chubby Brown, who makes a guest appearance as the town's mayor at one point. Anyway, it's about a small village somewhere in England, very rural, where lots of incredibly fucked up shit is going on. You know, like there's a house in the middle of nowhere, populated by a brother and sister who are married to each other, and and they get like random visitors who get lost in the wilderness and find their way there, like their car breaks down or something. And they'll end up in... Oh yeah, it's not just their house, it's a shop. Which they live, you know, they live upstairs in the shop because that's normal. And the running thing is like, are you local? And then, of course, they're not local because this is in the middle of nowhere. And as soon as they find out that this customer is not local, they're like, oh, this is a local shop for local people.
Alright, so
And they usually end
pause.
up murdering these customers.
Remedy, pause real quick.
Or like, oh,
level
Yeah.
up. I need help.
Yeah, so Science 55, you don't need to try and work for the lab cut anymore. Lockpick, put that up 1. And then pump the rest into speech.
I remember why I was bringing that up.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
No. However, that's a very good movie. Yes, The League of Gentlemen. Not to be confused with The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
You don't need to give drugs to her anymore. You have to get idolized by the followers in order to get the lab coat.
Damn. Oh well.
But problem solved.
means...
All right, continue.
I remembered why I brought it up. It's an incredibly trippy series anyway. My first exposure to this was a bit sleep deprived. I was visiting my dad, so I was like in his flat that was above a shop, by the way. And we sat down together and watched the entire second series out of 2. There's 2 seasons of this. We watched the entire second season in one sitting with no breaks. That was an incredibly fucked up experience. But
So-
I feel like I would advise that experience to other people.
So now we know where the autism comes from.
Sleep
Oh.
deprivation? I agree.
Yeah.
From your dad.
I really need to get around to referring myself for ADHD diagnosis. I'm sort of trying to tackle one thing at a time. Right now I'm focusing on quitting sertraline. I am like 4 days into having not taken any more sertraline, and I'm still feeling pretty like woozy and dizzy, and once that subsides, then I'll start thinking about ADHD diagnosis.
Real.
Fake.
Fake and gay. Vanini's Krat Landmark Guide. 4. This month's attraction, the Barren Swamp. In this issue of Vanini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions, and we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrapped puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a shrewd factory business concerned about scrapped puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now, a swamp. Ow. My walking stick fell over.
Smooth.
A swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park, with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. That's my pickup line, I guess. Rating 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. Reporter Medoro. This guide was made with support from Vanini Company, friend of the city.
Don't you post in my chat there.
Speaking
fuck.
of speaking of Twitch chat, I finally found the setting to make it so that people can't post links. I wanted to make it so that people whose accounts weren't old enough yet couldn't post links, but it's just a flat can post links or can't post links. Mods can still post links though.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That just means you need to make Subval a mod.
Yeah, I need to make Subval a mod. I might as well. I honestly, if anyone's earned it, it's Subval.
Real.
Get
Just for
modded.
being here constantly.
Where the fuck am I going here? I completely lost my way.
Listen, if Subval uses their mod powers for evil and destroys my entire Twitch channel, they've earned it. They've earned that right.
You control everything now.
Thank you. Can I have another?
Another mod? you want double moddage?
Mod me, mommy.
How do I make someone a mod? I think it's just /mod and then their name.
Wait, I don't want responsibility.
Yes, it is.
Then don't be a good person.
There
Be
you
a
go.
rotten, stupid little motherfucker, and no one will ever give you responsibility.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
say.
don't worry, Subval. I'm giving you. There is no responsibility attached to this. Just a neat little sword icon.
And you can post links.
And you'll be allowed to post links. You can just be a bad mod. Yeah, just ignore all your duties. It's fine. Oh wait, this area's gonna be full of puppets. I should swap to electric.
Honestly, Subval just needs to have a multi-Twitch open with all of her streams on it right now.
And then there's me who just like opens multiple browser windows. Multi-Twitch is probably a better idea.
Depends.
Yeah, still on friendship.
Because, like, honestly, I'm regretting my choice right now because it doesn't have dark mode for the stream chat.
Oh, yeah, that sounds nasty.
So it's kind of gross. Subval, no, I will not Ligma, but you can Suga.
You mean Sugma?
No, Suga.
This guy's such a dick.
Suga my balls. I fucking did it again.
Is that not your intention?
No, sorry. I'm talking about eating an entire bag of these Kinder Bueno things.
Damn it. This guy's like a skill check for this whole damn area. He respawns, so every time you want to leave this Stargazer, you gotta deal with him again. Or just run past him, but still.
Just get good.
Oh, I died from overheating.
Nope, this is not where I want it to be.
Is my controller dying? Yes, my controller is dying. Okay. I was wondering why it wasn't, why it was red instead of green.
The old Game Boy Advance problem. It's not that bad until the red light starts to fade. Don't worry about it.
Yeah! Then... Oh my god, my original, my Game Boy Color, my pink Game Boy Color I had as a child, the batteries died while I was playing Pokemon Yellow.
And you forgot to save a while back.
So long ago. It was ridiculous. It was utterly ridiculous.
Yep. I remember absolutely that. So after like the first or second time that happened, as soon as the light turned red, I was saving every like 5 minutes, and even closer.
Yeah. Move, move.
Okay. So, do I want to just crash the rockets into each other and be evil, or do I want to allow them to get even further?
That is up to
How do we
you.
win?
Let me double check what the actual stuff is.
Subval, here's the thing. Saving after every battle means that I don't do that. Actually, yes, I do. Especially when, yeah. Especially when I know I'm about to get my ass whooped constantly. I save after every battle. No question about that.
Oh yeah.
So, sabotaging the launch gives you karma loss, but boosts your fame in Novak.
Okay. And what does enhancing it do for me?
Gives you 55 extra XP and a karma gain. Oh shit! What is up, Subval? Spamming in the chat.
Hmm.
Subval being the MVP of small Twitch streamers.
For real, for
Continually.
real. Honestly,
Say that he's
honestly,
I'm just
we could sit here and just praise Subval for like an hour.
I would do that.
all right. Let's watch this shit happen.
Oh, snipers firing at me. There they are. We'll get them. Don't you worry.
Subval is always spamming in the chat. That is
Corruption.
true.
Oh no! What am I, a politician?
Okay. I assume it was supposed to show me all of that.
Huh?
My ego doesn't need it, but my heart certainly wants it. Hey!
Ooh, Subval, just so handsome. Just a little cutie
God.
patootie.
Subval has like the coolest swords.
And they've got a really nice sword, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, they're all dead.
Well, they are. It.
Oh no!
Fucking
Fucking Indiana Jones moment.
Cool. So, nothing happened. I'm gonna go,
yeah.
and I'm gonna go check out, see how Chris is doing.
So there is supposed to be an animation of them like crashing and colliding into each other, but from the looks of it, you sabotaged it so the thing didn't even open. They just crashed into the fucking inside of the silo.
Honestly,
Oh god.
best results I could have asked for.
My fun sword was unfortunately throw out, but that's just an excuse to get a new one. Real.
Oh no. Oh, I think the game's crashing.
Oh god, no. Why? Why?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end that real quick.
Okay, maybe we'll be able to kill this guy. I think we might have to kill this guy.
Damn. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand the reference from that.
I don't know what the original meme was. I think it. The point is, it's like. No, it was Steve. Oh my god, I remember the original meme. It was Steven Universe trying to reform Hitler. That was the original meme. What if you could change? I think we might have to kill this guy, Steven. Damn.
For real?
Steven
Yeah.
Universe.
That was the original meme. Ow, I'm dead. Oh. I might be a little more delirious than usual, A, because it's past midnight, and B, because I am still, as I said to the others earlier, I am still suffering from sertraline withdrawals, because I am trying to quit sertraline. I'm just going to run past this guy this time, because I'm probably not going to survive fighting him a second time.
Me, when I go shopping, I still gotta find a time to drag BF shopping, because he's the one dealing with the consequences. Good way to say that your significant other is treating you. Even the universe is connected to so many strange, horrible, and wonderful things. It truly is.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I guess I don't get to see the animation as it's supposed to be.
As Jay Sawyer intended.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Is there, like, a reference or something that started off as, or is it literally just something that you do? The way you say that is correct.
Have you ever heard of Gears of Halo Theft Auto 5?
I don't think I have, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh
Okay.
god, yes! Okay.
All right, hold
Gears of
on.
Halo Theft Auto 5.
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to the chat.
Please.
Gears of Halo Theft Auto 5!
Gears of Halo Theft Auto 5!
Hold on, what is it? HT. Hold up, I need to like type this out real quick. I'm borrowing my chat for a minute.
HTTP.
Hold on.
HP printer.
No, I'm treating myself. He has to deal with the consequences. What are the consequences of treating yourself, Subball?
Rated HTMHGTEOMA. Holy tits, my heart's going to explode out my ass.
Oh god, it is. Gears of Halo Theft Auto 5 is an old ass machinima video that is just,
It's wonderful.
for some reason, extremely fundamental to my comedy as a teenager.
It's fundamental to your like memes as an adult.
Oh, I just want to point out, by the way, ever since I had the whole fiasco where I thought swapping to Linux was a good idea, and I had to reinstall everything, and I crawled my way back to Windows because the amount of issues I was having with Linux massively overshadowed any problems I was having with Windows. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I don't have any mods installed anymore. I didn't go and reinstall my mods for this game. So this has the vanilla parry timing window, which is so much tighter. It's like almost frame perfect. You have to be basically frame perfect with blocking enemy attacks.
So you have to play a Souls game? You have to play a Souls game at its intended difficulty? What?
Oh my god! Yeah. Well, the thing is, all the mod did was all the mod was supposed to do was just make the game as hard as Sekiro. By default, this game is much harder than Sekiro to time parries. It was just Sekiro-style parry timing. And in fact, I think I was using the lighter version that was slightly more punishing than Sekiro. Anyway, there was a side effect that wasn't written about on the store's page that I only realized when I started playing it without the mod. There's a late game grindstone you can get for your weapon that makes every block into a perfect parry for a set amount of time. And the time that it took for this thing to wear off was pretty significant. Like, you could usually clear a whole area before you needed to reapply it. And I thought, oh, right, that's kind of cool. It's like a late game thing that basically trivializes one of the main components of the game. It was a bit too effective, and I was like, damn, this kind of makes the game less fun. And then when I started playing the game without the parry timing mod installed, that grindstone now only lasts for like 10 seconds. I was like, oh, right, it wasn't supposed to be like that. So yeah, I'm not going to be using that mod again, basically because, yeah, it took away some of the fun. Now that I'm like better at playing the game, it's not really necessary anyway.
Yeah, the training wheels can come off now.
Yeah.
Hooray! Okay, so
Like, I'd like to be dying sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually play the game. So now that I'm done with killing many people, how do I kill more people?
Okay, so go to Outer Vegas. There's 2 places I need you to look around and discover. You need to find the Gunrunner's Arsenal. It's a weapon shop that has a bunch of cool stuff for really expensive. And the New Vegas Medical Clinic. And Outer Vegas is the area outside of Freeside. So, y'all's got anything you're looking forward to? I'm looking forward to, after we're done streaming tonight, I'm going to be hanging out with my wife.
You just want it to be over.
Well, no.
Sorry, go on.
No, I'm living for George playing New Vegas. But I'm going to be watching the latest 3 episodes of Vox Machina with my wife, and then we're gonna play Magic.
Nice. I've been watching Vox Machina with Prosper. It's very good.
Personally, not digging the first 3 episodes of the season. The pacing felt really weird, and the story feels kind of gloopy in a bad way.
Well, as someone who hasn't watched the original campaign, it's been brilliant.
No,
it's been perfectly fine to me. But Prosper has been mentioning every now and again it's that things are different in weird ways.
I'm not it's just the season 3 episodes so far have been funky, but not in an entertaining way. The first 2 seasons, amazing, but this 3rd season, it just feels like the story is really weird. And the sex scene between Vex and Percy was kind of awkward.
Mm-hmm. Also, apparently a lot of that stuff is happening way earlier than it should be in the story. But the reason they're doing it is to make narrative parallels to other stuff that's going on, so it's fine.
My wife. See,
the way I'm seeing it anyway is this is this is based on the events of the tabletop campaign, not so much a straight adaptation.
Yeah, because there's a whole ass character that's missing.
Yeah, but we don't talk about him.
No, we don't. So I had the fortune of never getting into Borat. So I hear the references, I understand that they're there, but I luckily don't have to live with that shit rent free in my head.
Oh, Borat?
Yeah, truly a blessing.
Yeah.
I found out that I'm in my GF's phone as my wife and IDK. Real, honestly.
You see, that's a reference that people make frequently. My wife. I've never heard that. I've never noticed that line in Borat. 1 or 2.
It's probably not from the movie. It's probably from the SNL skit that Borat came from.
Right. That would make sense. Because, the meme from the movie was nice. The way he says nice. Is nice. That's the meme I grew up with surrounding Borat. So the whole my wife thing, the first I heard of that was The Good Place. It was like on a list of things that give you loads of like negative points to be sent to hell instead of heaven. Was doing that impression. Borat in brackets, my wife.
Based.
All right, so where's the stuff that I'm supposed to be finding? Is it like it's just around the strip, right?
Not the strip. It's outside of Freeside and just kind of that general neighborhood. Let me see.
Oh my gibby. Never seen that show. Is it any good? Oh, The Good Place? Yeah, surprisingly. From the sort of energy of the show, I always assumed it was going to be really shit, but no, it's a really good show. I've watched all of it. It's very good.
So,
It was hard for me to like give it a chance in the first place, essentially, but once I did, I was hooked.
So the Gunrunners is going to be south of Freeside's East Gate.
Do I have any black cat elixir? Yes, I've got one cat dust. Let's try and sneak up on this guy now.
Okay.
Damn it.
South of the. Oh no, we lost the king.
Not the kings, oh no. Whoa, way, whoa. I'm all shook up.
The king? Oh, whoa. Oh, we can't backstab this fucker anyway. He doesn't even get a prompt for it.
You can backstab him only after seducing him, because then he'll be in the throes of passion and won't expect the knife slipping between his ribs.
That's fair. I missed all that since cell service went down in my area. What, you missed me answering your question and recommending The Good Place? Because The Good Place is good. I recommend it. It was difficult for me to get around to watching it because I thought it was going to be really bad. But it's a genuinely really good show. I recommend it.
It's the good place for a reason.
Yeah. It's The Good Place. Definitely. It's definitely The Good Place. Right, I need to drink the elixir that stops me from overheating. There it is.
You mean water?
Yeah, sure.
Don't need you. Oh. Don't need you.
South of the East Gate or
Yes, we beat him.
Strip North Gate.
Ooh.
Never mind.
The recharged amulet. Oh, I think this amulet heals us over time.
Neat.
Yeah, restore HP continuously. Cool. Don't need that right now, but that's very useful for long periods of exploration. When I get paid, I am going to look into buying a second-hand GPU which can run DirectX 12 Ultimate.
Mm.
Which, let's be real, it's DirectX 13. They just wanted to avoid the number 13, so they called it 12 Ultimate. It's very annoying.
Why couldn't they do what Windows did and just name it after the year?
Yeah. That would have made sense. But yeah, they call it DirectX 12 Ultimate, so you're like, okay, I need a GPU that can run DirectX 12. Great. Okay, it can't do any of the things that like a lot of new games coming out require your GPU to be able to do in order to run at above 2 FPS.
Oh god, George, why are you moving so fast?
What do you mean?
It looked
Thank you
like you
for
were
condensing
like
goggles.
hauling. There's the gun runners.
Nearly peers.
So Gunrunners is going to be one of the easiest ways for you to go around and sell your stuff. They typically have a huge amount of caps, and they have a bunch of different weapons and ammo that you'd be able to buy. Think they also sell some combat armor, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Right, yes, we need to get this weapon. So, usually every time you kill a boss and you get its boss ergo, boss soul if you will, you can exchange that for either a weapon or an amulet, depending on what boss it was. The boss we just beat, if you pick the amulet instead of the weapon, you lock yourself out of a late game side quest that gets you a specific outfit. So, on your first run, definitely get the weapon, not the amulet. I learned that the hard way.
I think I need any of these.
You don't, and they'll have it. I don't think it gets rid of any of the unique stuff.
Chocolate cake is so good for bribery, I'll bet. So, the workshop girl, Eugenie, gave us some gloves that she'd made for this character, Alidoro, as thanks for rescuing her from from the workshop collapse when she was younger. And she's like, you know, I made them specially for him. They're missing a finger because he's missing a finger. He lost a finger when he rescued me. So we track down Alidoro, we give him the gloves, and he's like, ugh, is this a joke? These don't even fit. Tear them up and throw them away. This is our first hint that this is not actually Alidoro, but an imposter. Also, if you look closely at his character model, he has all his fingers. Because he's an imposter.
That's impossible.
Yeah. Do. Do. I have obtained lap pillow in exchange for cake. Trade is flourishing. Oh my god, stonks.
Stonks indeed.
Oh, bomb dog. At this point in the game, you encounter robot dog enemies that have bombs strapped to their face. So you've got to kill them quickly before they explode.
You know what I really like in video games? Suicide bomber enemies. They're typically very fun. Game I really hate them in, absolutely hate them in, fucking Infamous for the PS3.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
The fucking Suicide Reapers were god awful.
Yeah. A game I could never get through and finish because it just couldn't hold my interest. What was it called? Control. And it sucks that I don't like that game because it's on so many lists of like, you know, the best games ever made and whatnot. But I just get really bored of it really quickly.
Is that the Space Mimics game?
No, that is Prey. It's Prey, not to be confused with Prey, which is the same IP but has nothing to do with it. It's not even like same universe or anything.
Oh, so Control's the Alan Wake one.
Yes, Control is by the Alan Wake people. It's the SCP game, but it's their own thing, not SCP, because you can't make money off SCP. It's illegal.
Right, but Control and Alan Wake take place in the same universe.
Yes, they. I believe they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's not the SCP Foundation. It's the Department of Control. Where was I going with this?
Of course, it's a secret government organization. If the public knew about
I don't even know if it's actually government.
There's no way it's private sector. Absolutely no way.
Yeah, like how would they be making profit? I shudder to think how they would be making profit actually. Ow. Ah, fuck, I'm
GF
dead.
says she thinks your icon looks beautifully grungy.
Oh, wonderful. Are you talking about me?
I would assume so. It's in your chat.
Yeah. I'm happy. That's what I was going for. It kind of, I didn't want to be too pretty, I guess. Like, I wanted to go for style over, like, because no hate to other VTubers, but I don't like how pretty most VTuber models are.
They're so pretty that they're generic. Because they're like conventionally attractive.
They're kind of featureless a lot of the time. But you know, they make up for it with like costume design and stuff. But, you know.
Right.
Since I was going with just a head, that wasn't really going to work for me. Yeah, that was kind of like a point that I was going for, was I want it to be like, yeah, they look like smooth aliens a lot. Yeah, I agree. And I mean, it seems to fucking work for them, so, you know, get that bag, but yeah, I didn't want that.
Get off my screen. Alright, I need to check something.
Damn.
I tried unsuccessfully to replicate my real nose. It's not accurate to what my nose looks like, but that's what I was going for as well. I think actually the drawing of the Remedy Goblin on my stream starting soon page is more accurate to my nose, I think. Bounce tracking is actually linked to your head. Yeah, when they're like they're just like looking side to side, and they're like all of their tits, and some of them with like more advanced stuff, like their belly and stuff, just fucking bounces around. It's like, yes, anime physics at its finest. It's like a fine line.
Yes. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Like every time they agree with chat, they have a black eye.
Yeah. In fact, that's something that that I'm sort of, because I do intend on swapping to a 3D model at some point. And in fact, like, because I'm a 3D modeler, and so is my sister, and my sister's actually been talking about making a VTubing software for me. Like, instead of using an existing one, they're just gonna make me one. Because they've actually recently made a digital audio workstation called Sound Things. No, Sound Stuffs, I think? I don't know. which is for our brother because he's a musician. They made that in Godot, the game engine, by the way.
Huh. Neat.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I really like that is insanity, but also really cool. Yeah. I really hope that I can like bring across the same sort of vibe to the 3D model of like aesthetically pleasing, but like grungy and not like too pretty kind of thing. It's probably going to require a few iterations to get fully like how I want it. Oh hell yeah! This is a great character we've just run into.
Damn, that's a pretty great character.
You haven't gone to Boulder City yet.
Nope, you haven't told me to.
You know what? Explore. Just go around. Find places. If one looks interesting, go inside it.
Right. So we collect gestures over the course of this game, like emotes that we can do, and there are four gestures that once we have, we can come back and teach this guy about different emotions. And at the time where we find him, we can only have two. Like we unlock the other two later, but we can teach him about sadness and applause. Trying to imagine the cool line weight variation in 3 dimensions is hurting my head. Yeah, that is something that's going to be interesting to work out. I'm basically going to have to do it with an inverted model over the top of the existing model, which would be really easy to do through like a shader, just because that's how a lot of like stock outline shaders work in game engines and stuff. But it wouldn't look how I'd want it to look. So I'm gonna have to do that shit manually, I think. Teach him how to clap.
Let's see. What can I have you do right now?
Hello, my only friend.
You could go do Beyond the Beef right now.
What is that?
On the strip,
Can we
the white gloves at the Ultralux.
We absolutely can.
It's the one where you're gonna sacrifice Boone.
Okay, cool.
You'll need to talk to Heck Gunderson to figure out that something's wrong, and then go talk to Mortimer, because your speech is at least 62. You'll have the option to lie to convince him that you yourself are a cannibal.
Lies?
Yes, but not the fun lies, the little white lies that Pinocchio is doing. No, this is straight up, yes, of course I eat people. How could you tell? Is it the blood placed ever so upon my face or on my lips? Why, yes, Silence of the Lambs is my favorite movie.
Where are you, Novak? Go. Gonna grab Boone.
Did the gloves make Halidor happy? Oh, I'm gonna have to lie.
Oh no.
I can't wait for this company to make another game
No. No. God damn it.
The fuck are you? Supposed to be in the T-Rex mouth. You're not here.
You can wait.
Oh, there he is.
Yay, she gave us a fire abrasive. We can't upgrade our weapon just yet. Ah, well.
So
Don't have any Legion plugs.
the artist that I commissioned to do my Umber Shrimp avatar also gave me just the line art without colors in case I wanted to color it differently myself.
Nice.
And I'm kind of thinking of coloring it a couple different ways and replacing y'all's Fugies with those for mine. Like, have
Cool.
yours be Remedy colors, have Sky's be Sky colors.
That'd be cool.
So,
Oh my god, I could actually draw you like just a little version of my hat to put on top of it.
that would be based, honestly.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for upgrade materials. Don't have any quartz. I don't have any quartz. Okay. Another record down, another humanity point earned. Let's go.
Alright.
Who the fuck is Reldo?
I need to look up what this next boss counts as, because trying to work out what each boss or like what each enemy type counts as far as the game's concerned gets real difficult towards the end. Because the enemies are basically split into puppet, human, and corpse. I hate when you want to eat a food, but you have to change your shirt. Oh no.
I feel like that needs a little bit of elaboration.
Yeah. Do you have to change your shirt after eating the food or before eating the food, for starters? Okay, the swamp monster is weak to fire damage, so it counts as a corpse. Okay.
Actually,
Do not use acid, since it's resistant. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it becomes really difficult to tell whether the modified humans count as humans or corpses, but the game counts them all as humans, weirdly enough.
Weird.
Despite them being, you know...
Wearing nice white shirt and don't want to get
blue.
sauce on it. Valid.
Yep, valid.
Did you talk to Heck Gunderson and get the quest?
No, I did not. I was looking around for the lady who says, "We have not, nor have we ever been cannibals."
I believe she'll only say that after you get the quest.
Damn.
So go talk to Heck Gunderson. Let him tell you that, yes, his child has been stolen. I'm Heck Gunderson. I hate cannibals because they're trying to eat my child.
I hate cannibals because they turn the freaking frogs gay.
Turn the freaking fraud game!
Do you understand that?
I hate winter. Why is it dark already? It's only 6. This is BS.
Winter. Wait.
Winter, the ever collapsing
Shouldn't
faith
it be
of the
getting-
youth.
Shouldn't be moving into like summer. Like, I'm pretty sure you're in the northern hemisphere.
It's October.
Oh right, yeah. What the fuck am I talking about?
You're talking about southern hemisphere. You're thinking jazz.
I mean, I thought I was talking about the current situation where I live, but I'm clearly not because I also live in the northern hemisphere, and it's actually getting colder now that I think about it.
Girly pop, are you good?
I guess my brain was just an entire 6 months behind. Aha, this is going to be important. Curly Pop, are you good? No, I feel very dizzy right now. Because sertraline withdrawals. But, you know, I've always been a bit of a dumb bitch. Experiment reports of order. Test subject 890. We'll be meeting that homie lagging. Yeah, by a full 6 months.
We stand a dumb bitch, though.
Yeah, thank you. Name, test subject 890. Status report, the most successful case from the prototype elixir injection experiments. 3 patients suffering from the petrification disease who got the elixir injection at the time died. Right up until their deaths, they experienced painful necrosis and skin ruptures, seizures and convulsions, and crystalline metastasis throughout the body. Ultimately, they became mutations known as carcasses. Number 890 was able to suppress neutralization side effects and has been stable for 56 hours so far. Just
Hooray.
the dissociative amnesia, seizures, aggressive urges, and hallucinations found in typical petrification disease victims. Personal opinion, I confirm that the Order's proposal to take a stalker with verified physical abilities as a sample is very effective. The sample extracted from number 890 is estimated to help the elixir development in the next step. Sister Adriana, who will receive the next baptism, is expected to be able to fulfill the Order's wishes. Wake up, evolve, ascend. We, the Reborners, will prepare for the birth of God! Kind of like TMS. What's TMS?
Touch my sack.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Squirrels. Oh, I think it's the Owl Doctor down here. I'm gonna have a quick look. Do I have any outfits which are important to the Owl Doctor? Maybe the Atoned? I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. It's for epilepsy treatment. I am looking up Lies of P. Damn, if I look up like outfit guide, it's just gonna be a guide to unlock all the outfits. They shoot electromagnetic pulses into your brain to turn it on and off again. And some of the side effects match. Ooh.
Ah, here we go.
Lies of P. NPC outfit guide is what I'm googling. I don't want to know how to get the outfits. I want to know where to use them. NPC reactions. The survivor has unique dialogue if you wear the blue blood coat. We found that out ourselves earlier in this series. NPC reaction guide. Gestures, costumes, and NPCs. Nope, nobody knows anything. Let's try reaction guide without the word outfit. Endings, I'm not interested in that. I already know how to get all the endings.
It's usually only used in medication-resistant cases, and it's expensive as fuck, so they don't usually do it. God, I am full of useless knowledge. When will this ever come up? When you have a friend that needs epilepsy treatment.
I am full of useless knowledge. When will this ever come up? I mean, it came up now. Owl Doctor.
All right, so now that you have the quest, go to go talk to Mortimer, the dude at the concierge table.
Okay. Okay. What do I select?
The cannibalism options. I've heard your group dines on human flesh.
Adelina.
Ah, 62. Nice.
Okay, so I forgot, but I just read it. When this guy dies, he mentions Adelina. So if we have an outfit that relates to her, maybe that'll do something. We don't have an outfit that relates to her right now, but we do have a mask. The mask of her sister. So we'll put that on just in case. Oh, also before talking to him, let's get us some fire. Hey buddy, you okay?
But yeah, some of the side effects are really ass and it can full on change your personality, but from all the papers I've read, it seems to be pretty effective, even if they don't fully understand the mechanism by which it works. Fair and valid.
Oh wait, no, it's acid I should have equipped. Ah well. I completely forgot that humans are weak to acid, not fire. Oh, I think I just broke... Yeah, we broke his weapon in half.
Would my companion here make a suitable replacement?
What, to a weapon?
Yes.
Sure.
It's Boone. So, I mean...
Just imagining this guy just swinging a dude around by the ankle. Well, we got his mask now.
Nature?
We don't get his outfit yet. We get his outfit from somewhere else. Right, I'm going to read your comments now, Subval. Non-invasive brain stimulation method for the treatment of psychiatric and neurological disorders. Exact mechanism of action is still not clear. Current evidence points towards its role in causing long-term inhibition and excitation of neurons in certain brain areas. It's like respecking your brain to respond more strongly or weakly to inputs. That's interesting. Like, if used ethically, that sounds interesting. I am not number 890. Name, precious, forgotten.
Oh god, I'm a terrible human being.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna free Ted and then put Boone down there to get eatonized?
Yep. Because that is what you suggested to me.
Do you want to do that, or are you having moral objections?
Back of
Right,
kitchen.
now fire's going to be useful.
So I don't know if the NPC is going to be back in the kitchen or not, but there's the chef Philippe, who has a really weird line of dialogue in regards to shit. In regards to some stuff. God.
Today's randomly acquired information. I'm always happy for more of that shit.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, favorite move in the game. Bye-bye.
So how do I shove Boone into the thing?
So I think you actually have to get him to walk in there and then tell him to wait there.
Alright.
When I grew up, I found out people don't read medical journals for fun. I was kind of disappointed. Ah, yes. L'étisme. Whenever my mum starts raving to me about some, like, herbal remedy that she's encountered,
Okay, cool.
I immediately start going up and looking up, like, actual medical, like, studies on the thing, like, animal trials and stuff. And, it's hit or miss whether she gets incredibly offended that I looked it up or not. It's like, Mum, I want more information on this thing that isn't just some idiot online saying buzzwords.
Those kind of people are the worst.
Alright, Mr. Gunderson, meet Mr. Gunderson.
Gunderception.
Yeah, meet.
Meep meep. Yeah, like, aren't you glad I wanted to learn more? It's like, no, they're just like, oh, you're just, you just want to call me a liar kind of attitude. It's like, bruh. I
Dudes
mean, only
complain the
if you're
best.
wrong. I've had to get really careful with how I, like, explain to her that things she's showing me aren't real as well. Like, if something's AI or if it's just, like, misinformation.
All right, what should I turn my cape to? Pride, bisexual, asexual, transgender, pansexual, non-binary, genderqueer, lesbian, or gay?
What's this for?
My cape.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh,
So,
idolize.
so which of the prides should I be?
We lost.
Just go through all of the things that you are and pick whichever one looks best.
All right, so leveled up. What should I put him into?
Let's see, level 12. Um 1 second.
All right.
All right. Put it. Hold on.
Oh, ho, ho, nice.
Okay.
A cell.
Put it all into repair. Our goal for the next couple levels is to get your repair up to 90.
Okay. And I've got a perk. A lot of options here.
I'm trying to teach my dad how to identify AI, and it's gotten to the point of if the people look really smooth and their skin is kind of shiny, it's probably AI. Yeah. It's getting to the point now where sometimes even I can't tell, but most of the time I can. And when I can't, I just look it up because there's probably already a Snopes article on it. Like, my mum recently shared this AI video of a baby peacock, quote unquote, and yeah, it clearly wasn't real because baby birds don't look like that. It was just like
What
it was just like
ones
a
are down
chibi
more?
version of an adult peacock, basically.
Sorry, say again, Alex.
Go down the list more.
Ah.
I would say
Ow.
finesse or take intense training. And put it into perception. Did I already do? I did not yet.
Oof.
Okay. All right, where to now?
So, did you end up finding the New Vegas medical clinic?
Don't think so.
Okay.
I worry for kids. Like, you got to be built different to sort through all the slop and write research papers nowadays. Yeah.
Real.
Oh god, the amount of like chat GPT ass bullshit that you run into when just looking for
And
information on anything these days.
oh boy.
Damn. You know, George, I kind of have to wonder, did you install a stability mod when you were installing mods?
No, I literally had just started the moment that you popped in.
Gotcha.
So I don't even know if the weapons are technically installed or not, because I was expecting the gun runners to have something, but I guess not.
Thankfully, I on that subject, Subval, I graduated uni in 2018, which was just before the AI shit started to get like effective and popular. So thankfully, I didn't encounter much of that when I was doing my dissertation. Thankfully. Oh, there's another big bear. See if we can get him into the bear traps. Nope, I just walked into the bear trap myself. Fun.
The New Vegas Medical Clinic will be in Outer Vegas, the neighborhood and stuff outside of Freeside.
Woo! It's not. It's not how bears' bodies are supposed to work. Oh god, I just ran the. For those who weren't watching, I just ran this bear through the middle, and when I pulled my sword out, the bear's head and limbs popped off and exploded in different directions. They definitely like built the dismemberment system in this game around the puppets, and just applied it to everything else anyway. And it's so fucking funny. Even for stuff I'm doing now, being forced to cite older articles just because their quality has decreased, yeah. It's like, oh yes, you know, when citing you should find the most recent sources you can. Not anymore! Switch grindstone to fire. Fire!
Ray Lauren.
Ray, a drop of golden sun. Goodbye! There we go.
Why are they aggroed? Why?
City Longspear.
Oh,
That's a cool
you
weapon.
can
It's
kill him,
literally
though.
just a street sign.
Brahmin steak is actually pretty good because if you cook it up, it gives you like a +2 to strength, I think.
Look at this shit. He's literally just a street sign. For spear enjoyers.
Spears? The only people that should be wielding spears are the town guard.
Well, this is literally just a street sign. Someone's like turned into a spear. You know what? Another reason why I really like this game is probably because it reminds me of Nier Automata. Huge fan of that game.
Yes, because you're constantly trying to look at P's ass.
Oh, yeah. I should probably... I should install some Slutty P mods. There's not that many out there, which is a shame, but there's a couple.
I just want them to
the
be...
only issue with them is they're a bit immersion breaking when you teleport, because your body doesn't disappear properly. Nier is the one with the pretty lady and the twink, yes.
Yes.
And you could say that about both games.
Look, out here...
Oh,
Out here in the sticks, we stand twinks. We hold funerals for twink death.
Funerals for twink death, hell yeah. Just noticed that Puppetto up there. In which case I should swap this to electric.
Here and now, I promise to love faithfully.
So, there's a Chadtronic video that I'm going to have to find and send to the Discord. Purely because there is... It's a video on, like, ads and stuff like that. And one of them is for a local shop from where me and Sky live. And the owner just posted on their Facebook, like, the other day that someone came from Pennsylvania, like 2 states away, just to come to the store, shop there, and then sing the theme song at the owner.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Oh, I was so close to killing him. Ugh.
Oh. Honestly,
Ooh.
I'm glad he's popular, but at the same time, what the fuck?
Your boyfriend is 5'5", we love twinks. Hell yeah! I'll actually swap this to electric, because...
Yeah, okay,
I'm back into puppet territory, baby.
As I was saying in Hat Stream the other day.
How do you have that much free time? Depending on who you're talking to, I am unemployed.
Like to cross two states,
cross
hello?
2 states.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
it's more or less a day trip. Although it is wild, it did take a week. Actually, no, it was like a day. Me and my wife went on a vacation once down to Cincinnati, and we stopped in Columbus along the way. I haven't had a day off in 3 years. Honestly, capitalism issue. RuneScape. I'm gonna have some choice words for you.
Literally Dark Souls fat rolling, but like he deals damage every time, so he's like Kirk.
We don't stand Kirk, but we appreciate him.
Yeah. We are done with Kirk. Dunkirk.
Dunkirk indeed.
Okay, good. The leaping amulet, which funnily enough does not improve our leaping. It just increases our stamina.
That's good. That's the lady that you give the snow globes to.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years except for being sick. Only weekends will be actually free. Jesus Christ. I mean, in my experience at least, most jobs have like a certain amount of vacation time that you legally have to take. I don't know if that's different in the States.
It is. Unfortunately, the corporations have been successful in telling the workers that unions are a bad thing.
Yeah, true. Oh god.
How you're running a business
So
yourself?
my
Why?
so Prosper, great person.
Yep.
Wouldn't be dating them otherwise. Prosper's
mean-
dad is anti-union in the UK.
That's pretty cringe.
It's not a common stance for people to take in the UK. I can tell you that much. Unions are based, absolutely. My birth dad is the union rep at his job in the Royal Mail. He is a postman, and he is the union rep for his town, which is also my town. But, you know, specifically for his Royal Mail division. Which makes him incredibly unpopular with managers, which suits him just fine. Ah, great. A puppet of the future.
Yeah, there's iron in Varrock. There's just no furnace. America is freaking crazy. Companies literally advertise being union free at job fairs, which is wild and real. Like, they try and make union dues out to be a bad thing. Oh, you get less money because you have to pay into the club. Ooh. But like,
oh god,
how else are unions
I've
gonna
got
have
something-
funding?
Yeah. I've got something to say about that. That was so fucking weird to me when I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate. That's the one set in London.
Yep.
You literally are friends with Karl Marx in that game. Like, there's a mission where you've got to defend Karl Marx from from Templar dudes in the crowd trying to assassinate him during a speech. But also, it's a plot point in that game that the unions are also run by the Templars, and they are, like, breaking people's legs for not paying their union dues and shit. It's like, it's an anti-union game where you also are friends with Karl Marx.
I really want that to make sense. I need someone from Ubisoft to tell me how that makes sense.
Yeah. It's like, what am I missing here, Ubisoft? Where's the disconnect? America crazy. I want people who like their job enough they want to protect it. Wait, I have a meme for this. Let me find it. I assume that sound I heard was the meme going to the Discord. Oh, the fuck has happened to my mouse?
Have
Oh,
a
when my
beat.
walking stick fell over, it caught my mouse cable. Is there anything sadder than the little chunk of Kiki's delivery service when Kiki says, I used to really like flying before it was my job, and then gets so burned out her magic stops working and she can't talk to Gigi anymore, and she tries so hard to force the magic that she breaks her mother's broom and stays up all night alone trying to make a new one and crying? And now I know it's all okay in the end. Kiki has friends who look out for her, and she takes care of herself and finds her place, but fuck, those 20 minutes just hurt my heart so much. Marx's theory of labor alienation. That one scene from Kiki's delivery service. Very nice. I've often said, in my heart of hearts, like my sort of ideal utopian society is an anarchic communist situation. But A, I know that's unrealistic because expecting people to be nice to each other is difficult. And B, I'm really just happy if we have strong worker protections and a strong welfare system.
Oh no!
Oh, we're.
Okay, I think I got it. Yes, I did. Cool. Don't worry, I'm really good at my job.
that's funny.
Oh, Benny boy.
Getting job is wild, and because I was told I have too many options to be employed, which is hilarious because the only option I had expressed up until then is that part-time workers should receive health benefits. Too many opinions to be employed. Yeah, corporations just kind of fucking suck, and the fact that they're legally individuals is fucking crazy.
There we go. Puppet down. Got a quartz. Getting a job is wilding because I was told I have too many opinions to be employed, which is hilarious because in my opinion, no, the only opinion I had expressed up till then is that part-time workers should receive health benefits. Oh my god.
God,
it's like,
it's nice having an echo.
You're too much of a communist to work here.
It's nice having an echo remedy. It really is.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the game when you were talking. Oh yeah, by the way, Subval, can you hear Nick and George over the game? Sky, fuck.
Why does he get?
Fucking damn it! I'm so sorry. Editors, cut that out.
That's no problem. It's not like Nick here hasn't been saying my name the entire damn time anyway.
Yeah, no, straight up. He hasn't said anything to tell me to shut up, so.
The game's actually a bit too loud for me, so I'm going to turn the game down slightly. Yeah, audio's at 9. Let's put it down to like 6.
Yeah, no, truly. I'm not saying my last name out loud on stream ever. So like,
yeah.
First name's whatever. The fact that we're so anal about it with you is because, you know, that's your stance, so.
Oh Christ, it just fucking disappeared. What the hell?
Very.
It disappear that quickly usually. What the fuck?
So now you're gonna want to save before you deal with Benny, so you can do it multiple ways and see which one you want to stick with. Because,
so what you're saying is,
you have to talk to Caesar first, and then he'll give you the stuff, give you the ability to.
Notes.
So what you're saying is
You need to
Try
talk.
out.
You need to talk to Kaisar first before you kill Benny. You know, the dude that you're going to be. The dude you're going to be siding with, and probably killing at some point. Hey, mining level 26.
hooray! Alright, hello.
You're not even killing him in the fun ways, George. You can crucify him. Your first name is actually Submarine?
Yeah!
Yes, Submarine Valorant.
Valorant.
Wait, hold the fuck up. Are we gonna gloss
That's not what the Val stands for.
are we gonna gloss over the fact that fucking Subval's government name is Submarine Valentine? The full ass
I genuinely
government?
don't believe that, but I want it to be true so badly.
Well, that's why you say different things.
I've never been
Like I
so
do.
offended in my life, says Subval.
For Valorant, yeah.
Okay.
Submarine Valorant.
Okay, Valentine isn't their last name. Cool.
Okay, cool. But Submarine's your first. That's so cool. Oh,
You're-
that's such a cool name.
Were your parents high when they named you? Who looks at a child and thinks, Submarine? Yeah, that's a good first name.
The same people who give
I
their
was assuming that you
girl's
named
name
yourself.
Rifle and spell it stupid.
Oh, like rifle with like a GH.
Yeah. REI.
Fucking
GH.
tragedy ass name.
I'm gonna get depth threats from Subval for this. I really am.
FYL. Rifle.
Yeah.
It could be worse. Your name could be Matt Rife.
Oh my god, imagine if Subval's first name is Submarine, but it's spelled like that. Like some weird spelling.
Oh, a travesty name?
Yeah.
The other option was Roxanne. Between
Damn. Between Submarine and Roxanne, those are both really cool names. Actually, I wouldn't mind being called Roxanne.
Did your parents give you those names?
Yeah, was like if this is TMI, then don't answer. But you know, like, was this like what your parents named you, or was this like your own decision?
You should crucify him.
Damn, Roxanne's such a cool name.
I had to legally change it because I was being stalked. Oh!
Oh my god! Well, I mean, Submarine's a good fucking choice.
Okay.
Horrible that happened to you. I hope that legally changing it did help. You said go big or go home. Hell yeah.
Okay, fair valid, fair valid.
I'm just thinking now about like how I should have picked Roxanne as my when I changed my name. I had my mum pick my new name. And she went with a pretty boring one that was similar to my dead name, but you know. In order to, you know, get her on board faster with the whole being trans thing, fuck, I'm dead. I let her pick it. Cringe. Shake my head, you had your mum pick your name.
Okay, so how am I supposed to crucify him if I don't get to tell him he's being crucified.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to kill Benny, but
You talked to Caesar already? And he said, do what you please?
oh no, he didn't say that. He told me to go do shit for him.
Now, I did something a bit devious. So I came out to my mum as trans and bisexual at the same time. And, like, I'd known I was bi for a lot longer than I knew I was trans. So it's like, she adjusted to the bi bit real fucking quick, because it wasn't as big a deal as the other thing.
You like the penis and the vagine? Well,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's normal,
That's
but
illegal.
but you've got tits now? What? Shock.
Well, it was a long time before I got access to tits. That was like a pay to win. That was like a premium upgrade. I'm still paying in installments.
Tits are the premium upgrade.
Yeah. I would not have been able to afford hormones without my lovely partner paying my entry fee.
George, are you telling him, have you chosen the option that Caesar says how you get to die?
Yeah, I said it before, and then I keep saying crucifixion is an option, and then it doesn't let me pick it. It just goes back to the original dialogue.
Oh, okay. So you don't have access to him yet. You need
No,
to...
because Kaisar's
Oh,
begging me
fuck,
to do shit for
disappearing.
him.
Yes, do the bunker.
There we go.
Oh no, you have to play the fucking game. What a fucking travesty.
Yeah. I don't get what's so difficult about that.
My dad's reaction to me being bi was hilarious because he was like, "You like women?" And I was like, "You like women too."
Wait, Subball, were you AMAB? Was your dad genuinely surprised that you like women? That's probably not an appropriate question.
I mean, I've been
fuck
curious
it.
about that for a long time, but I was not going to ask. It's not my place to know that kind of stuff.
I've committed a faux pas.
Genderless, indeed. The name Subval is a mix of your name and your gender. Your name is Submarine, and your gender is Valentine.
No, their gender is Valorant.
I've never had one, so I wouldn't know.
So wait, as a detective?
As a detective, Valentine is your occupation. Aha.
All
The
right.
Valentine, named Submarine.
So, George, if you are siding with Caesar's Legion, you are going to want to destroy, you do want to destroy the bunker.
If you're siding with Caesar's Legion, you do want to destroy heterosexuality.
Yes, we love Caesar's Legion because they have femboys.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're really sexist, but apparently if they have a penis, it's fine.
Yeah, they're incredibly sexist, which is why they don't have sex with women. They support trans men. Join the winning team.
I mean, the slavery might beg to differ on that, but we'll stay quiet on that for a little bit at least.
I mean, just because they're evil doesn't mean that they're not inclusive of certain things.
They may be evil. That doesn't mean they're wrong, though. Rephrase that a bit.
Wobbling bridge.
It doesn't mean they're wrong about everything. Rephrase it a little bit. They're wrong about the slavery. Little bit more. Yeah, the sexism thing probably isn't good too. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, murdering members of the Legion on sight is my favorite hate crime to participate in.
Well, the thing is, it's all the death squads, honestly. I literally had two birth certificates.
2 birth certificates because of an error, so it's a mystery. Oh, that's so cool.
Ah, interesting.
Like an international man of mystery over here. Hell yeah. Oh, we get to meet one of the best boys. Hugo.
Hugo Grant.
He's a much better dog boy than Alidoro is.
Is he missing fingers?
No, he's not missing any fingers.
Are you sure?
The real Alidoro was missing fingers, but he is not around anymore.
That we know of.
No, Alidoro's dead. Spoilers. The guy pretending to be Alidoro killed Alidoro and stole his costume.
Damn. So you probably do want to take out those things. Not the Protectrons, the bigger beefy boys. Because when you destroy the bunker, that is when they will start attacking you.
Pretty sure I just deactivated all their shit.
Ah, fair, valid.
He is so full of hope. Yes.
All right, what do we have? 56. That's 2.
So yeah, this guy adores Alidoro. He does not know that Alidoro has been killed and replaced by an imposter. Later, we get to kill the imposter. We have the option of killing him, and I am going to pick that even on my good boy puppet playthrough, probably.
The only one that gets to lie is me.
So the guy impersonating Alidoro, he's the one who sells you boss weapons and amulets. When you kill him, this guy steps in and takes over the business. So you get an immediate upgrade to Hugo. It's like, Hugo is so full of hope. It's like seeing a freshman thinking their chemistry major changes things. Aww.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I have frag grenade. There we go.
But alas.
Frag out.
Aww. You poor fool. Wanted, Alidoro. A con man who calls himself a treasure hunter, wears a hound mask, charged with fraud, impersonation, theft, assault, and other serious crimes. He's very good at tricking people, so watch out. The cryptic vessels are a bit of a missed opportunity in this game, because you'll find them throughout the game world, and you bring them to Vanini for him to solve them for you. There's no, like... There's a few lines of dialogue that suggest that you can attempt to open them yourself. You can't. There's no, like, minigame attached to it or anything, but I feel like they intended to have, like, a little decryption minigame that you can do, and didn't have time for it.
Bummer.
It would have been cool, but again, this is the kind of stuff that, like, makes me think, damn, the next game that this company makes is going to be, like, so much cooler. Because they'll already have this experience under their belt.
Trust me, it's not as cool as you think being so fuzzy and wuzzly.
It ain't easy being breezy.
It ain't easy being a sex god.
Uh-huh.
I like this character, Vanini.
He sounds like a sandwich. Oh my god, was that funny?
So, Vanini is basically Bruce Wayne without the Batman side of him. Like, he doesn't... He's no good at fighting. He doesn't go out fighting crime or whatever. He just runs the Vanini company, which is basically Wayne Enterprises, in this world. But he has the same fucking backstory. His parents were killed in front of him as a child. And instead of that spurring him to, fight crime as an adult, it spurred him to make better robots.
So I would argue
His
he's
parents were
not
killed by
Batman, he's Tony Stark.
Yeah. Except, he didn't build himself a robot suit and go around fighting crime. Basically, his parents were killed in front of him as a child by a robot, and instead of becoming, like, a bigot against robots, he decided to do everything he can to, make it so that the robots can't harm humans going forwards. By just, like, giving them more robust programming. Hey, old shack in the tomb slums in the Marlem district. Oh, I'm gonna try and do something different with this, actually, when I get there. Something that I've not done, in my, like, off-stream, stuff. Basically, when you get there, there'll be a trap set for you, and I'm gonna try and not fall into the trap and see what changes. Orders. An old shack in the tomb slums in the Marlem district. Look for the bleak tree and laundry line and enter the shack next to them. Appendix. An agreement is attached for mutual trust. I kept hiding the stolen goods in the barren swamp and realized something. I'm never going to return if I keep going to the swamp. All I've known is the life of a thief, but I don't want to die now. So we're returning to our sweet home. Even if the Black Rabbit Brotherhood is making trouble, we were technically before them in the Marlem district. In the slums, you follow the slum rules. First, bring the stolen goods to our old house. We may be dumb, but we're loyal, unlike the rich. Here's to a lifelong friendship. I don't want to do thinking tomorrow. Feel that.
You know what's even worse than Italians? The fucking French.
Is there context for this? Just,
Yeah, the French are awful.
just a random little bit of racism, for fun.
Well, okay, so the Italians extrapolates out from Rome, because Rome, Italy. So I'm talking shit about Caesar's Legion in a really roundabout way. But then just the French. Like, honestly,
The French.
personally, love the French. Their fucking work revolutions are amazing. We really should bring back the guillotine. However, it's fun to make fun of the French. Italy has yummy food, which offsets the fascism. Subball, why would you say something so controversial but so brave? Where is my hammer?
I can excuse fascism, but I draw the line at bad food. You can excuse fascism?
It
Alright, where are you?
Have you crucified him yet, George?
Yeah, where the fuck is he?
Nostra patria
It should have put you outside in front of him.
It didn't.
Huh, weird.
So, by the way,
he's
there I was
looking at hill, I believe.
I was
fine.
singing a line from the old Italian fascist party anthem. I had to learn it for a play I was in.
Sure.
Where I was playing a fascist police superintendent in a show called The Accidental Death of an Anarchist. It was a really good, like, fast-paced satirical farce about a real case that happened that inspired the author to write it in the first place, of a guy who was accused of being an anarchist getting thrown out of the window of a police station and dying. But the police, they put out like 2 contradicting official statements about what happened and how he died. So, everyone knew they were talking shit. Like, claiming that he had simply fallen out and wasn't shoved. And yeah, I was playing the superintendent. It's a really good play. It's by a guy named Dario Fo. It's got a bunch of, like, what was, at the time, topical political commentary in it. It's very, like, fourth wall breaky in that way. And what you're supposed to do when you decide to put the play on is rewrite the fourth wall breaky rants to be about current political issues. So when we did it, it was very much a lot of stuff about Partygate.
Partygate?
Which is when that's when the British government was caught out for having lots of, like, raucous parties during the start of, like, the heavy COVID restrictions, when, like, people weren't allowed to see their dying relatives and shit. but the Tories were like having like massive parties and stuff in the houses of the House of Commons, in which you know, definitely not observing the COVID laws that they were imposing on the rest of the country. Some of them were even having sex. For example, what was his name? Fuck. He was like the Minister for Health or something. He was he was cheating on his wife with one of his co-workers at these parties, and it was caught on CCTV and then later used to blackmail him by other members of the party.
I mean, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Increase pulse cells. Increase throwing object possession limit, definitely. There we go. Got a rave, baby! That's wild. Yeah. But yeah, it was a really good play. A whole lot of fun. It's got 2 endings as well, which are done sequentially. Like, they do one ending, and then they rewind time and do the other ending. The first ending being so the main character of the play is this character named the Lunatic, who is there impersonating a higher up from like head office or something who's come in to like help them get their story straight. But anyway, he sets a bomb to go off. It holds everyone at gunpoint and gets the cops chained to a radiator. And there's a reporter there. And he basically gives her a choice, like, here's the keys to their handcuffs. You can either let them go, or you can leave them there, and escape yourself before the bomb goes off. And he fucks off. Ending 1 is she runs out and leaves them tied up, bomb goes off, rubble falls from the sky, from the ceiling, and, you know, they're dead. And then the Lunatic steps out and addresses the audience, and he's like, oh, they'd never let us do that ending. So, time rewinds, and instead, the reporter, whose name I believe was Maria Folletti, her character, she takes the keys, unhandcuffs the cops from the railing, from the radiator, and they grab her, handcuff her to the radiator, and then run away laughing. And she dies in the explosion.
And they let that ending happen? This is some bullshit.
That is the joke, yes.
That is the joke.
Don't care.
But yeah,
Bad play.
it's a very ACAP play. And I love it. That's peak. I agree.
I'm sure most of us here can agree ACAB.
Mm-hmm.
Assigned cunt at birth.
No.
Yes.
No, assigned cop at birth.
Yes. What's the difference?
Look, sometimes we stand
all
a
cops
cunt,
are
but we never
villains.
stand... Yes. I like that one better.
I like some cops, so alas. Yes, even your friend who's a cop.
Why do you want to know?
Yeah, it's less about individual. The ACAB thing is less about like them being bastards as individuals, and it's more about like the institution of the police as and like the culture of it. It's like you can't really be a good cop because you'll get fired.
You can't be a good cop because the system doesn't allow for cops to be good.
Yes.
Like the
That makes more
individuals
sense.
as
Yeah.
the individuals as cops can still do good community work, but that doesn't
Oh,
mean
yeah,
that
cops-
the police themselves are good.
Yeah. Individual cops can be good, and also, the police as an organization can do good things. I mean, they're fucking supposed to. But yeah, a lot of like the culture and how it's set up and stuff makes it very difficult for good cops to exist. So it's an inflammatory generalization by design, essentially. The ACAB thing. It's meant to be attention grabbing and get people talking about it upon hearing it, because people will get defensive.
I would say when's the last time cop actually helped you, but Subval actually has
Yeah.
has a
Oh, nice! They took your stalking case seriously. That's good. It's not the norm.
it's the
Let's put it
exception,
that
not the
way.
rule.
Yeah, unfortunately. And also, like, a big part of the problem with cops as an organization is also that they're like...
They're
They're
gangs.
assigned
They're
tasks
gangs.
that should not be the job of the police department. That should be, like, social worker stuff, for example. They're basically... They're undertrained, over-responsibilityed, and they have too much power as well, and too much protection. Not enough accountability. Yeah, the budgeting is wilding, yeah. My mum recently had a case dropped against her abuser. So that was fun.
So, how's your current plan of attack working out, George?
Not terribly bad.
So this guy just gave us a key to this shack that has treasure in it, and he's like, I don't know what they've got in there, and I don't want to know. He's leading us into a trap that if we fall into, he will mock us and then disappear. I'm going to see if we can not fall into the trap. And see if he says anything different or is still there. Why didn't he fall in the trap? Looking forward to that all day. Oh, he still disappears.
You know, I wish more games made casual conversation about eating ass. Like, you know when random guards and NPCs have like short conversations that they have? Think like the Batman Arkham series.
Mm-hmm.
I just want there to be more conversations about eating ass. Like,
to be fair, the
it doesn't need to be
the group
graphic.
conversations in the Arkham series are very funny.
They are. They truly are.
But yeah, if there were more of those about eating ass, damn.
So, how's
what
the
if-
wife been?
What if Batman
you know,
Arkham City was Batman Freaky City, and they talked about eating ass?
You know, how's life going? Skating fast, eating ass. The cake,
Guards
though?
really do
The
be
cake,
like that, though. Like any security officer would tell you. Oh, I've heard some crazy stories from one of the women who was working as a security guard at the job center in my nearest like major town. Because I was working there in exchange for my unemployment benefits. So like for free, essentially. And yeah, I got into lots of conversations with the security staff, and there was this woman who was telling me these wild stories about her life before she became a security officer. and like the gang wars between food truck operators. Like talking about this this guy who got caught selling, I think it was hot dogs on the wrong turf, and his competitor tracked him down and killed him with a shotgun.
What the fuck?
In the UK. Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
And this is why you be very careful when you're selling your tacos.
Yeah. That feels illegal. Yeah, it was. But yeah, something that, you know, that you come to learn, having lived in many places across England like I have, literally everywhere has a criminal underground. Literally everywhere has crazy shit like this happening frequently. It's just, if you're not involved with it, you probably won't see it or ever be affected by it.
Real. I would like to point out, fuck. Shit, what was I thinking? Yeah, cop sees the dude just shoot the dude with the shotgun, and he's like, "Oi, bro, you got a license for that?" Yeah.
You got a license for that?
Oh,
shit, he's got a license for that.
Shit, he's got a license for that. Oh yeah, steady on.
Yeah. Hello, you got a license for that shotgun? I do. Ah.
You got a license for that murder? Indeed I do.
You got a murdering license?
It's like the one building that is God's worst fake cupcake store.
What? Please tell me more.
Please, Simple, explain.
America, explain.
Oh my god, stop it with the alarm. So annoying.
Did you kill House?
I'm going to.
House MD.
Are you waiting on the elevator?
I'm waiting for my rads to, like...
Oh, the reds don't go away by themselves. You actually have to use, like, right away or go to a doctor.
Good evening, Mr. Vesh.
I don't know why they think it's normal for people in full suits to be walking in and out at regular working hours. It follows 9 to 5 rules. I mean, that sounds like a mafia front. I mean, no hate to mafia fronts, because apparently a lot of them like make the best food you'll ever taste. So.
Oh, there was a fucking Reddit story I remember seeing somewhere about some dude that was like would go into this random place and they always look like they were like in the middle of renovating or something like that, and like they managed somehow to get pizza from this place that was obviously a mafia front, but they were like unaware that it was a mafia front. They just thought it was under construction or some shit. You can buy
I had to wait 2 hours for my pizza, and it was the best damn pizza I've ever tasted. That kind of thing.
Yeah. You can buy cupcakes, but like the building size doesn't match the number of people for how the fire regulations would work.
Mm-hmm. Also, in the UK, you get a lot of like American candy stores, weirdly enough, like as a specific thing, which crop up and disappear frequently. In, you know, various buildings will at some point be an American candy store. Apparently a lot of that is fronts for organized crime.
Huh.
Why in the world is that thing even here in Krat? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was probably a broken puppet or a bear with petrification disease. That green thing is huge! What did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think it's the waste problem. I've observed it. It obsessively protects its nest and likes to bring its toys there. The puppet bodies aren't used just as toys. This thing sucks ergo from the scrapped puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. This whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. Blasted bastards, screw you all! I think that green guy was made by the alchemists for sure, or he's their mistake. How else can they ignore our backup requests like this? They're always like this. If something's unfavorable, they just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey, not hunters? Sie sind des Ersten und wir sind die Jäger? This guy is watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toys. Guard post captured soon. Lost control of ballista. Impossible to take back. I ask for forgiveness for all the sins of my life. The angel will guide us. You can tell by that antenna on top it's being used as an office space. The tism is real. A cupcake place is a good front, in my opinion, because how often do people be buying overpriced cupcakes? Good point.
If my wife is any indication, pretty frequently.
Frequently.
She really likes this place called Nothing Bundt Cakes, and she really likes this place called Crumble Cookies.
Cool.
But like the crumble cookies are like they're huge, and they're, in my opinion, way overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand why people like confectionery bakeries like that.
I don't know.
Say that again, your voice cut out.
I don't understand why people like confectionery bakeries like that. Like enough to treat them like a fucking football team or some shit.
Talking shit about me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am talking shit about you.
The fuck?
Look, all I'm saying is Crumble Cookie is like mid at best.
I'll admit, I like my cookies better.
Yeah, you've got some good recipes. You have to pay me like $50 if you want me to advertise for you on stream.
Crumble cookies suck and I will die on this hill. I'll fight your wife on this.
Like one, but also I'm across 3 streams right now.
Oh.
Hello!
Yeah, except that, like, one of the streams is written, so, like, guessing, so, like, I don't deliver like that.
True.
They don't pass a lot of food regulations because they aren't even cooked all the way through. Hi, wife. Yes. Subval says hi, wife.
Subval says hi. Wait, no, don't. I can't afford to
tell
take
your wife what Subval stands for.
Submarine Valorant.
No.
Why do I have to
Subval's
go
gonna
do more
fight you now.
shit?
George, do you complain like this when you have to go do shit in Dark Souls?
No, because I'm looking forward to the bosses. What am I looking forward to here?
The story? The lore? The stuff that you should be caring about Dark Souls about, but don't because it doesn't have any?
It does have story. Well, no, it doesn't have story. It has lore. The story is the gameplay.
The lore doesn't matter because none of it's relevant to the game.
It doesn't need to be fucking relevant. You don't need to shove all the story bits into someone's face in order to, enjoy the fucking game.
Case in
So,
point, Doom.
okay, but here's the
look, I
thing.
defeated the boss. That was quick.
Here's the thing,
I
though.
say,
You
as a
go,
liar.
you go and you fight Gwyn, but what does it matter that you're fighting Gwyn? Truly, what does it matter?
Guess that depends on whether you choose to kindle the flame or not.
Okay. The significance of Gwyn isn't... Well, it's somewhat told to you, but it is mostly shown to you.
In the opening cutscene. But that
Opening
takes
cutscene,
place...
and then all the characters talk about how powerful Gwyn is and how you must succeed him. And then you get there, and then you realize, damn, everyone was wrong.
Okay, but that just makes him disappointing. And it's not even an, oh, gotcha moment. It's, I have seen nothing of this guy the entire time other than people kissing his ass, and now he's like this.
Damn it!
Okay.
Well, okay. I am talking about the surface level stuff. Do you want me to explain the deeper stuff?
No, because the deeper stuff you have to read for, and I'm not about reading.
No, actually you don't. The deeper stuff is the implied stuff, not stuff you actually need to read. Everyone in the game talks about how powerful Great Lord Gwyn is. You get there, and the first thing you did when you fought him was parry him.
That was
Not a
that
single
was such
other
a hype
boss.
moment.
Not a single other boss can be parried. The only other enemies that can be parried are your basic ass hollows. That in
I
itself
actually
is a
didn't
gameplay
realize that he was the
thing.
only one who could be parried. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yes, he's the only one that can be parried. And the like story reason, like that specific change is important to the character because he is no longer the Great Lord Gwyn. He is just a simple hollow.
I would like to state, Subvol, what the fuck? I'm going to eat all of the fiber optic in your country, and it will be crunchy.
That's your country, bitch.
Yeah, it's your country. I don't even use fiber optic. Like, I don't think I can get it where I'm at, which sucks. I'd love to have good internet speeds.
Alright, so how do I get past...
Scream.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm just gonna speedrun my way past the boomers.
Yeah, drop a save and then just have fun.
I will.
Maybe I should go get some fire wish stones so my spectre can do fire damage.
No, this is for ambition reasons.
What bombardment?
Dude! Oh my god! That is just about as good as you making it through Deathclaw territory without Deathclaw in sight. You will have to go back into that area in order to pick up some Brotherhood of Steel holotapes off a corpse, but that'll be fine.
Look, you're acting like I did something amazing and I'm literally just following your exact instructions.
You're very good at it.
Well, no, usually you run through that at normal speed. I want to see if I can. Okay, Subvol. Normally you would go through it and you'd have to time going between buildings and stuff with the spaces in the bombardment. Like if you don't know what you're doing, then that spot can really fuck you up. Because not only will you be taking like a bunch of damage, your legs will probably be crippled, so you'll go even slower. I've given you the tools.
Shit, I'm decayed. Fuck.
So, how many different types of poison are in Lies of P?
Okay.
Remedy, when was the last time you had water?
I've been drinking tea. Green tea.
Take your medicine.
Throughout this stream.
I don't think she has medicine to take.
I do have medicine to take, just not sertraline anymore. I got hormone medicine, which I have taken.
Excellent.
Took it
Okay.
before the stream. But yes, I've actually finished my tea, so I'll put that cup down and I'll start drinking water now.
All right.
Big sippy.
George,
What?
I think I'm about to kill millions. We'll see. I do believe
Millions.
you are at the end of your contractually obligated time.
That is true.
Oh wow, 3 hours of hormones suck. Behold, stabbing the leg. You know, I kind of wish that I had injectable hormones. I do not. I have. I've got estrogen gel, which I rub into my legs. I've got finasteride pills, which are my testosterone inhibitor, and I've got progesterone pills that I also swallow, same as the finasteride.
Be real, I would prefer pills and gels over injectables any day.
The upside of the injectables is you don't have to do them as frequently. It's like once a month or something. And also, you know, straight into the bloodstream, less chance of fucking up your liver or kidneys.
Well,
Well,
I don't.
mean that's also, you know,
That's
that
terrible
last bit is
timing!
also the upshot of the gel over pills, but you know, I've still got pills for the other two things, so it'd be better if those weren't pills.
Alright, so what am I trying to get all the way up? Speech?
Repair up to 90.
Alright.
And then dump the rest into guns or speech, your choice.
Orange to the thigh and blue to the sky, which isn't correct, but it's what you use for EpiPen.
Haha! Victory.
There we go, I'm gonna give my Spectre fire attack. Fire. Every time I had to do an injection, I'm like, ah, yes.
Okay.
Needles make me really nervous because the anxiety imagines them ripping and tearing.
Hello!
Hello!
Yeah, there are two reasons why I don't use the injectable hormones. One, they're more expensive, and two, I'm very worried that I would just be doing it wrong somehow.
I agree.
Like, you're supposed to get training on how to do it properly, but, like, you know, I feel like even if I was able to get the training, I would still do it wrong.
Right. All right, so
You
there.
rip and tear unless you mess up. Yeah, well, I'm worried about messing up. I'm perfectly fine with being stabbed with needles by professionals. Like, I happens to me quite a lot. I have to do frequent blood tests and stuff, but you know.
George, do you want to be a right bastard?
You could technically do it for me because you're trained for it. That would be great. Unfortunately, a literal ocean separates us.
How so?
So, the boomers, there is a quest you can get from Jack to try and get him a girlfriend. What you can do is, after a little bit of back and forth, you can tell the girl that he likes that she can go and talk to him, and the boomers won't attack her. but you can lie and tell her that without actually doing it. And when she goes to Nellis to try and, get in contact with them, the artillery will blow her up.
Oh my god.
Interesting. How does that benefit me?
I don't think it does anything in particular. I think you get negative karma. I don't remember if that outcome affects any of the reputation. I'm not sure if it does or not, but it's funny.
Possible to have a bestie learn for you. I had to do injections for a bestie for like a year because she's hella squeamish. Yeah.
I'll show you a squeam.
A squeam? She's squeam-ish. She doesn't scream all the way, just a little bit.
Okay. Box. Nothing. And that sounds like Mom's home. That. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. Maybe this. I'll take it, yeah.
So next level, now that your repair is up to 90, you can get the jury rigging perk, which lets you repair things with less specific things. So like you'll be able to repair your handguns with other handguns, not just like 9mm to a 9mm. You can pair your armor with more different armors, stuff like that. Really useful for keeping your stuff topped up.
I'm gonna need to go and grind for Ergo so I can buy throwables.
Just do what any not primate, any monkey would do, and just throw your shit.
Ah, yes. That's
throw your puppet
a viable
shit.
thing to do.
Yeah, like puppets got a shit, right? Everybody poops.
Everybody poops. Hey, Remedy, just a quick check. Can you stand up real quick without passing out, or is it snacks time? Buddy, I have eaten. I have eaten recently, and also I don't have any snacks in the house, so I would have to cook something. But if I stand up and pass out, it is because of the sertraline withdrawals, definitely. And not other stuff, like not eating.
I like how you put an R into withdrawals in withdrawals.
Withdrawals.
Yeah. That's that feels like a very specific like dialect from here in America. Cuz they'll say warsh.
They'll say what, sorry?
Warsh. Like W-A-S-H, it's warsh in that dialect.
Oh, wash. Well, they'll pronounce like warsh.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were saying Rorschach for a bit, and I was like, but there is an R.
Because like withdrawal is DRAWL, but the way you're saying it, it sounds like you're putting an R after the W. Withdrawal.
Yeah, withdraw ral instead of withdraw al. Yeah.
And that reminds me of that country dialect. And
yeah, no, I fully got what you were saying. It's just that one word when you were saying wash, but with an R in it.
Right.
I thought you were saying something else because I couldn't quite make you out.
Gotcha.
Wash.
Start washing all your troubles down the drain. Rain is a good thing.
Washing. Rain is a good thing. They can't see you cry. Rain is a good thing. They can't see the liquefied cum.
There's a country song that's rain is a good thing. The chorus is like, rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel low frisky.
Yeah, do be saying that.
Start washing all our troubles down the drain. Rain is a good thing. All right. I'm going to be done streaming, and I will be going to hang out with my wife. I assume that, George, you're going to be streaming until you at least finish the dungeon you're currently doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Withdrawals suck ass, at least you're doing it correctly. Thank you. I bloody hope so.
Actually, withdrawals aren't natural, and you are going against the will of God.
Yeah.
Consume.
Withdrawals are not natural. Continue taking drugs.
Continue your
Make
drugs.
You feel like crap.
Continue your drugs. Serve your capitalist overlords.
I mean, I'm not paying for them, so...
Drugs.
I mean, funnily enough, the drugs I am paying for are the ones I'm still taking. Those are my hormones. I don't get those for free. But I do get sertraline for free because it's from the government.
Because it's not any of them feminizing medicines. It's one of them make you less likely to shoot the government kind of medicines.
Yes, that's definitely what it is. It's one of those prevents you from getting horny too much medicines. Kellogg would be proud.
All right, I'm ending my stream right now. Thank y'all for watching my side. See you later.